There's an amazing ripple formation in southern Arizona that does a great job of distinguishing itself from wind-made ripples. You see how they coalesce in certain areas? These are valleys where the water force was concentrated. Water-made ripples tend to fill valleys and expand or contract according to slight terrain differences. Wind doesn't do this because it's a very light fluid and it flows across land regardless to elevations. There are plenty of straight ripples, which means they formed at a clean right angle to the flow of the current. But there are also plenty of ripples that are rounded and are shaped like lobes. This distortion happens as the ripples are pushed forward by the current, and the central force of the current is the strongest. And wind is only observed to make straight ripples. This can also happen when a channel expands. This allows us to determine the current direction. Therefore, we can see how chaotic this current movement once was, with no general trend over this entire region. Here you can see two opposing currents meet over relatively flat terrain. This whole area is covered in a thick deposit, indicating that it was once completely underwater. These ripples range in size from 150 feet to over 1,000 feet in wavelength, with everything in between. Now, if you go to the famous sandbar with mega ripples by the Columbia River in Washington, you will find that the ripples are only about 300 feet in wavelength, and they are inside a confined channel with an immense watershed upstream of it. But in southern Arizona, you can find 500-foot ripples completely unconfined in the arid desert. And where they are confined between mountains, they are triple the wavelength, at over 1,000 feet. But there is no river in this valley, hardly a creek in the rainy season. The only evidence of water washing through here are mega ripples. This indicates a powerful current with a decisive recession.